Busting the world's oldest conspiracy by revealing the first writer's formats in the Bible. Have you ever wondered who is editing the Bible? These are some of the words written by the 1611 King James translators that are wrote in its preface. They state 4 reasons how anyone can re-edit the text in the Bible. Their third reason is by the light and feeling we attained unto ourselves. The next arrow down points to them writing, a great clerk, Gregory, is the divine, spelt with a capital D. At the bottom, they will tell you by studying the Bible, your reward is to have a participation in a heavenly nature. Whereas the Bible's words should be telling you how to be obedient to our Creator to enter into heaven. Now you know by their own words, they are not the good guys editing the Bible. Here, let me show you the 12 commandments that are listed in Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 through 17. Surprising, isn't it? Now let me show you how I changed one word in Exodus chapter 26, verse 26, the word bars to arches, and now you know that these planks make the hip roof for the tent for meeting for Yv. Why did I just use 2 letters for our Creator's name? Well, Hebrews did not have the letters J, O, or W in their language. Therefore, I am closer when I say the letters YV in English than anyone else. It is better to learn how to pronounce these 2 letters in Hebrew. Our Creator made me see Him 8 times, and these videos are my recording of how and why I am re-editing their text. Then all these books that I am editing will be made into one book in order. In my YouTube description, it has our Creator's hidden formats in a PDF of the same text. In fact, it is a message to everyone today and in the future. I have also made many different styles from these hidden formats for copyright reasons. I was trying to cough earlier, but it didn't work. Okay. This will be Joshua, and like I said, I've done these before, and what I'm doing is just updating the way I code what I've added, and I put it in italic and red. When I'm adding a word, I'm now making it gray and italic, and then I'm marking it with yellow. And this is the past videos that I'm not doing a video of every chapter. That's already been done, and I'll make a list for everybody to have those videos. But right now, I just wanted to show you that I am editing these a little bit to catch up with the text that I've been editing since 2000, I think November of 2023, maybe a little earlier, but the object is I'm looking for the first writer's formats. Now, when I'm saying that, the formats appear, and how they appear is when I find 2 major words to make a verse, and then 2, again, it repeats with 2, and they're connected with the least amount of words that I can. I try to make them small words so they're not really important words. And then they end up as a small paragraph like this. And then I'll find another paragraph, and it's so similar to the one above that they'll be actually one large paragraph. And then I note that there's 2 spaces, but I use only 1 space here before it repeats itself again. Now, in a 3-verse format, there is a statement, and then these 2 become a longer sentence that define the statement. So that's pretty much how they are 90% of the time. What I'm doing is I'm putting all the text together as one book. I've got quite a few done. If you watched the last video, I show you I've already got 20 some books put together. It seems I'm down to now not Psalms, but I'm down to Kings 1 and 2 and Samuel 1 and 2. And I have to do them like I've been doing the books most recently, starting right from the beginning and not having them already done. What I'm doing is I'm now starting to put chapter names on the subjects, or chapter names for the subjects below. These will be used as still marking where I got the text, and at some time they will be taken out. I got little reference notes and stuff how to chase these down, but for the future, if those wanting to go back and see where I came up with these words, that's what I'm doing, is I'm recording these for history. And right now I need to, this is the cleaned up of Joshua, and I have text that I went and edited again. It needed it to make it read smoother, I guess is the best way I can put it. And I don't think I had much here to do in this text, except for example, this pops up in the earlier books that here's a 3-verse format and here's a 4-verse format in the middle of a 3-verse format. Okay. And I don't know what to do with it. I can't make it 3 and I can't make it 4 or take one out. So I've noted it as it's a 4-verse stuck in here, because all this text needs to be said for the story to continue. And you notice it does continue in a 4-verse. I've always tried to figure out how the text was first written, and it seems like the prophet would write his, and because they're not known as a prophet, they would be noted that this guy said something, and that would be in like the book of the Kings, whatever happened during the King's time line. And then you'd have like short subjects to teach from, and it would might be more condensed or just different styles, but they were able to have many different scrolls. I just don't know. 3-verse and 4-verse seems to be the majority of them, but when you get into Psalms, there are a lot of different formats. So I'm going to put up Psalms over here off to the side so you can see those, and go through the text here just to show you or explain what I'm editing and why I'm editing. Joshua seemed to be a really good all in order as it is. So that's just like what happened in Genesis. I had to switch groups around to read in order, but the story was pretty much all the way the same. And if you notice here in this verse 17, I had this one verse left over. And when I went into chapter 4, I got to the second verse, and you can see these fit right together. So that's, I don't know how they did this, but they did use the first writer's formats, and then they corrupted the text. And this is what I do when there's not the second part. This would be the first part, and it's missing the second part. So I put it there so everybody knows that there's text that's still missing. And from the text, there's going to be a lot of things missing. It was reading, kill everyone straight ahead. And this is like when they were going in to Jericho after the walls had fallen down, right in front of them. So it was kind of like, don't choose who you're fighting, just everyone you see, you kill. So now it doesn't not read odd. So I'll get rid of that. It's some of those things are still my notes. And I think that's about the only editing that was needed here. It was surprising. Oh, I should mention why the fuchsia colored word, where to go. Oh, there it is. Fuchsia colored words were added in 1977 into the Bible, and I used them and I noted them when I'm doing my these reviewing of why I'm changing words, and if I need it, I just left it alone. But I'm showing you still here that that was added by them. Okay, this was a group of texts I didn't know what to do with when I was first editing it, and I wanted to take a closer look at it, so I left it here as it was all like as if I saved everything this point size or font size. And then when I got it, I realized that, gee, if I take Joshua and make it he, and I can put after he captured it, because we know what they're doing and we know who we're talking about. He went to this city and then battled them. So I took out words to make it a 3-verse format, and it works. So didn't I don't think there's anything that's important there. I think they tried to sneak a king's name in, but then there's too many words to make that verse, so I got rid of one. Yeah, because it was short. There wasn't much there. In fact, like right here, it says down here at the bottom, there's 7 pages. So I don't know how many pages Joshua was, but it was that to start with. And I make my pages 20 inches long, just so I don't have that break line working in there when I'm editing. And then all I did was can't say I reordered it, but that's what I've been saying at this point. And then what I did was I cleaned up the text, and then I meshed it over with the other book. So maybe I should show you what that book looks like, because this has only been 11 minutes, 12 minutes. So if you made it this far, you're going to get a treat, because I'm going to show you the books. Here's all the books that I've got put together in finding the first writer's formats. And I don't think I have Psalms meshed in here yet, but those will get put in. And I'm going to make that, let's put that in red. And that's just no for me. But you can see I've got Genesis here, Exodus, Numbers. I tried to leave them in the order that the story follows, but some of these have different pieces from different times, and that's part of the problem of me putting this text together and giving it to you right now. I don't have all the text in correct order, and not putting pieces of the stories that I've got they're even highlighted that this is a piece from this book. I don't know where it goes. So it's going to take quite a while to do this cleanup of this book, and I'm not sure if I'm going to just do that live just to be on the internet, trying to draw attention to let people know that prophecy is happening in their day or your day as well, but not so much in the future. But this will be for people to actually get a taste of what's going on. And I feel like these PDFs are going to be rare if you're saving them. So, because I'm going to get rid of all these, and like I do for everything else, I get rid of the text when I'm got a better text going. I don't think it's needed. I think the end product is what we're looking for, or what I'm looking, or what I'm seeking here to fulfill Jesus's prophecy. So follow, subscribe, tell others that there's a guy on the web that says our Creator made him see him 8 times. And that's the truth. And there's a video on the YouTube side of that of my story, and how others who are righteous males around the world will be able to say, our Creator made me see him. So that's what makes me different. That video is called self-proof of afterlife, and it's for males right now. Women, if you read the story, I imagine a few of them you get together and you can figure out something so women can actually visit the abyss, know they have a soul. And maybe, I don't think they should be fighting Satan. They should not be battling, because in that video, I tell you, there, even a lot of righteous men who think they're righteous are going to die and they ain't coming back to the earth. Okay, you are visiting another dimension of time and space, and those beings are awfully strong. They can kill you or hold on to your soul. Then the next thing you know, you're in the abyss, and on earth your body is dead. So be careful of that. But there's a lot of other videos, like where heaven is located, and I got a lot of videos there, and hopefully these PDFs will be showing up in the text description box for YouTube. With that, I will call it the end of the day. Thank you for watching.